Fish, 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 fish. Good morning. We're out here in Long Beach, Washington, and we're about to head on out and try to chase some salmon. We're gonna go out with Josh Cooper, one of our reps up here in Oregon and Washington area. But we're gonna go out to Buoy 10, an epic fishery, a legendary fishery for salmon fishing. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna put the X trolls to work. We got the new cold water low profiles and cold water round reels. We're gonna have some fun. It's kind of a special place. There's not really any other place I've ever fished that's really like it. I fished in a lot of smaller ports and even, you know, medium-sized ports up and down the coast, but nothing is like the spectacle that is the Buoy 10 fishery. The most exciting part about these rods is the blank. These blanks are constructed with a process that no other salmon rods on the market are currently being built with. And what that is it's a UXR. So basically we're putting layers of carbon around the blank after the blank is constructed. What that does is it adds hoop strength. And the enemy of durability and carbon is ovaling. So if you're pulling really hard, the blank starts to oval, it'll hit a point where that's where it fails, is due to that ovaling of the blank. That UXR does not allow the blank to oval. There you go, there you go, it's a good one. Oh, there we got it. Oh, what do we got? And we can keep him. We built these specific built to run 360s. And so with 360 fishing, you have to run a lot more lead, and you have to have a rod that supports that lead, but also gives when a salmon bites. And so you want it, since we're having to fish barbless hooks, you want something that's gonna keep that line tight, like a big rubber band. So it's really flexible, flexes deep into the rod, but also has the power to bring a fish to the boat, especially when one's being chased by a seal or a sea lion, which happens a lot down here. We just had it happen today. This fishery specifically is very hard on rods, and that is why we developed these X troll rods. Not necessarily just for Buoy 10, but for this sort of harder environment. The Columbia River as a whole, rods get beat up, they get thrown around, there's a lot of waves, there's big water. As you get closer to the river mouth down here, it gets really big, you're dealing with salt, all kinds of different elements that these rods have to go through. And for years we've developed rods in a little bit a different approach. I think a lot of companies have, with a little different approach. More of, they want to feel good in your hand, and that's like the ultimate goal. These rods are about the use. What are we doing with them? And that's what makes these so special.